A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So Detroit will get the first possession. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. For 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And here's Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Harris outside. Duren with a screen on Tatum. Harris with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Harris passes to Cunningham. Over Holiday. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Harris.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Tatum, a screen on Ivy. White, the pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Now here's Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They put the ball in the air and all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Back to Harris. All sorts of time. Porzingis grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Tatum, good. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Now here's Ivy. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris from behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. They grab their own miss, and he makes it. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Tatum, a screen on Cunningham. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
Tobias Harris.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
That one's off.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
For the Pistons, Hardaway's checked in for Ivy, and Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. And he's good on the second. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Moore comes in for Sasser. Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway on the wing. Here's the pick. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pritchard, the pass to the kid. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Up top, Stewart. Back to Beasley. Stewart outside from deep. The kid with a rebound. The Celtics have got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Detroit with it. Trailing by 4. Moore passes to Beasley. Buries it down low.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And there's a pick to the paint. There's the kid. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Picked by Stewart. Hardaway from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Boston leading by 4. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Paul Reed is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Pass to Stewart. And here's Hardaway. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Tatum inside, working on Thompson. Horford, a screen on Stewart. The kid passes to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Sasser's checked in for Detroit. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. Here's Hardaway, and a nice finish on the layup. Hardaway's got 7.
Yeah, mixing it up inside, and I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum, a screen on Stewart. Here's the kid. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Pistons trail by 5. Hardaway, a good look. Holiday grabs the miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the bucket is good. 10 points for him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Sasser outside. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Celtics lead by 5. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Oh, stolen by Harris. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Celtics.
They built a reputation around the league last season Do not test them at the rim.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Tatum with a screen. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. Ivy outside. Cunningham on the wing. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Cunningham. 29 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here's Tatum. It's a 5-point game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Duren. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Duren with a screen on Holiday. Duren up top. Down low, Harris. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Brown passes to Tatum. Good, and Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's Cunningham with a 3. Boston pulls it in. To the inside. Thompson against Brown. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Boston Celtics.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why don't all of you dress like Shaq?
Hey, Shaq, let me see your phone for a second.
Nope, can't do it. Everyone knows there's top G14 classification on here.
Shaq, we know that Quello is your burner account. No one out there is asking us to dress like you. Stop it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Boston leading by 13. On the floor for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Tatum. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Tatum with a screen, just 4 to shoot. Holiday finds Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And the Pistons shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night. Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Tatum with it. Now Thompson defending. Tatum against Thompson. Tatum passes to Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harris right side. Shoots it from the corner. Count it. Harris has got 9.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
So it's Boston now. Holiday with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside, here's Tatum. Good D by Harris. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 10. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Ivy. Still no points. Duren, the screen. Here's Thompson. Pass to Duran. And stolen by Brown. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And some changes here for Detroit. Hardaway comes in for Ivy. And Beasley has subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. Pass to Porzingis. Duran with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Hardaway. Now Thompson. Goes back up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tatum.
Well, that's a great up fake. That's the nuance you like to see from Thompson. Hard not to bite on that one.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting, something to consider for sure. And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by Boston. Back to Hardaway. The 3. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Right side Porzingis. Over Duran. Porzingis misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. They set a pick. Harris finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Duran with a screen on Brown. For 3, Hardaway. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Brown. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 10. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And Fontecchio subbed in for Thompson. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Beasley. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Down low. Here's the kid. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Hardaway, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Horford, a screen on Hardaway. Brown passes to Horford. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so it's Boston, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Tim Hardaway, Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. But then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Klintman in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Hardaway's shot is good.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Outside Tatum. Pass to the kid. And Reed pulls it down. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Hardaway. Now Reed takes the 3. Stewart, the pass to Beasley. Here's Klintman. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Boston leading by 4. And here's Tatum. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To the paint. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Give it up for your Pistons Punch Squad! Pistons fans, out on the court, it's your Punch.
Collins, he's checked in for Detroit. The Celtics also with a sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Horford. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Beasley, the pass to Stewart. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Celtics lead by 6. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Tatum passes to Hauser. Outside Holiday. And there's the lob. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
First free throw is good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Beasley. And so Tatum nails both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Cunningham passes to Ivey. His first shot coming late and off the glass. That one's good. Ivey's got his first basket.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
There's a screen. Tatum passes to the kid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Holiday passes to the kid. The kick to Tatum. The three is up. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 6. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 4 rebounds now. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Pritchard. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Time running out for the Pistons. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham. So smooth, Cunningham.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
Now Tatum. To the middle. There's the kid. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
Now here's Cunningham. Offensive board. And here's Ivy from the arc. On target from range.
You have to love Ivy's energy. Playing his heart out right up until the very end.
Now here's Tatum. To the inside. Curran with a steal. Thompson left side. Harris. Yeah, Harris!
What a play by Harris. When he's called upon by his squad, he rises to the occasion.
Ivy against Holiday. To the paint. Money!
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons Dance Team. Once again, give it up for your Pistons Dance Team.
Cunningham against Holiday. Cade on the move. Second chance shot.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Boston on offense. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Celtics. White. Derek White. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Ivy doing a good job of keeping the ball moving to set his teammate up.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for the Celtics, Tatum, Jason, Tate, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Get ready, everybody. See yourself on the screen and shout. Let's go! Give yourself a big round of applause.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Ivy outside, launches it. Boston pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shoot 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. For 3, here's Harris. Lets it go from deep. Off on that one. And so it's Boston with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. A lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game.
PlayStation